Hello and welcome to this introduction to Kotlin development for Android smartphone applications. My name is Edian Madaro Duran, and this is going to be a high-level overview of the concepts and tools used in app development. So without further ado, let's get right to it. Android Studio is an IDE designed for creating Android applications using Kotlin or Java programming languages. When working with any IDE to write computer code, you will need to have some basic computer literacy and problem-solving skills. That being said, Java or object-oriented programming language experience is preferred but not required. An Android smartphone to test your code in is preferred but not required because we have access to emulators that are built into the Android Studio IDE. And at the bottom here, you'll see a link to download the IDE from. It's developer.android.com/studio. So let's talk about starting a new project. When you finish installing Android Studio onto your workstation, you'll see a new window will appear prompting you to select a drive, a folder to save to, and a name for your project. After clicking Next, we can select a device and an activity to generate a template. So templates are your devices, and activities are your templates for your project. We'll mainly be working with the empty activity. So let's talk about creating an emulator to test our code in next. So we have a choice between a physical device and a virtualized device for now, but we will create a virtual device. In our project window, look for the device drop down and select Device Manager. A new window will pop up and prompt us to select a device from the categories and an Android's image we would like to install onto that device. The Pixel 2 and the Android API 31 are the default and my personal recommendation. So now let's talk about how we can connect our real Android hardware. So to test on a real smartphone, go to the Settings app, Developer Options, and enable USB debugging. Now connect your smartphone to your workstation via USB. In the drop-down menu of available devices, your device should appear and be ready to run your code once selected. It gets located under the Physical Devices tabs of Device Manager. Let's talk a little bit about working with Kotlin next. So, Kotlin is based on the Java standard class library in JVM. There are many similarities that Kotlin code shares with Java. That being said, you do not need to know Java to code in Kotlin. Kotlin is a great beginner language. If you're familiar with Java and you write something in Java syntax, the IntelliSense of the IDE will detect it and prompt you if you like to convert your code to Kotlin. So, let's talk about classes and functions in Kotlin next. So just like most other the languages, Kotlin has a main function to execute your code. Kotlin is object-oriented, so declaring and using classes is very streamlined and elegant. Just like Java, you can compartmentalize your code into functions and classes that be called anywhere, wherever you need it. Now, let's talk a little bit about arithmetic and arrays. Arithmetic and logical operators are identical to C, C++, C#, and Java. If you need modulo, it's there, plus, gets, equal to, not equal, less than, greater than, etc. Arrays are declared as .array of through dot notation, which is an append onto a variable or even a function. And because of the simplicity of working with arithmetic and arrays in Kotlin, it's very simple and easy to learn with some basic math skills. Now, here is a simple dice rolling app I made using Kotlin. It rolls two 6-sided dice, and when the user rolls a minimum possible value, a logical condition is checked, and the function turns the number red. When a maximum value is rolled, a logical condition check is made and the number then turns green. All the cases, the number remains in the default system color, which is dark gray. When you're working in Android Studio, make sure the code you write is compatible with the selected API version. Otherwise, your code may not work. You can refer to the Android Studio documentation on Kotlin to check to see what API versions are compatible with what functions you would like to call in your code. So this is the end of the presentation, and I would like to thank Tim Starr for being an excellent professor for the CIS 2910C Spring Semester 2022. And a special thanks to all of you for watching my presentation. Have a good day, everybody.